Hey guys, Scott Stewart here. This video is going to be part one of two, at least as of right now, two videos that I'm going to do on the subject of remote ID for RC aircraft. And I was going to just do all of it in one video, but I felt like there's one subject that needed to have its own video, and that is the one that I'm doing today, which is stop blaming the AMA for remote ID. Now, I'm reading all kinds of stuff out there on the forums. I'm seeing all sorts of videos that are done out there, and so many people out there are blaming the Academy of Model Aeronautics for where we're at with this new ruling for remote ID, which is, as of right now, set to go live on September 16th. There's rumors that it might get pushed back. I don't know about that yet. Nothing's been officially announced. So as of right now, I'm doing this video and under the mindset that this is going to be going live as of September 16th. So why is it that I'm taking the time today to do this video in defense of the AMA? Well, it's simple. If it weren't for the AMA, this remote ID ruling would be a whole lot worse than it is right now. If you go back to when this was first presented by the FAA, and when the buzz started to go around about it, that this was going to become a thing, before we did all of our commentary and all that sort of stuff going into the proposal itself, this was, if you remember, this was going to be a whole lot worse. They were going to require every single aircraft to have its own module. Okay, that has gone away. Currently, at the present time, if you are a recreational flyer, especially if you're flying RC airplanes, RC helicopters, you only need one module. Okay, one module that you could transfer from multiple aircraft. Now, if you want to have more than one, you can certainly do that. If you want to not be able to have to take one out and move it around, that's your choice. But all you are required to have is one module, okay, for your aircraft. That was not going to be the case when this was first brought up, okay? When they first proposed this idea for remote ID, everybody was going to have one in every single aircraft. The other thing that was going to be required of us is that every individual aircraft was supposed to have a specific serial number, okay? Which that would have thrown scratch building right out the window. In fact, scratch building would have been illegal, okay? That has gone away, okay? Don't need a serial number on your aircraft, okay? That's gone. The other thing that was going to be, that was proposed, which I thought was ridiculous, was not only were they going to put a 400-foot altitude ceiling on us, but they were going to put a 400-foot horizontal limit on us, which some of our AMA club fields have runways that are 800 feet and even more probably. So how was that going to work out for us? Well, that went away too. It was one organization that fought for all of that to go away, and that is the AMA, the Academy of Model Aeronautics. They were the ones that fought for all of those ideas to go out the window. And you say, well, Scott, they sold us out, yada, yada. No, they didn't sell us out. They fought harder than any organization out there to hopefully get this whole thing revoked and removed. Granted, they didn't win at getting that done. But the one thing they did do was they got a whole lot of burden pulled off of us that we were going to be responsible for. So before you go blaming the AMA, I want you to think real hard about the fact that let's say this thing is going live on September 16th. As of right now, you are only required to do one of two things, okay? Either fly at approved free site, which I'm going to talk more about on the next video, or get a module, put it in your aircraft. That's all you have to do. Those are the only two things you have to do. Now, am I an advocate for this? Do I think this is a good idea? No, I think it's completely useless, which I'm going to talk more about as well in the next video. But this could have been a whole lot worse. And the reason it's not a whole lot worse is because the AMA fought for you and me to be able to fly as we normally fly. So think about that as you're out there at the fields this week. Okay? Ranting over. Have a great day. Fly safe.